Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Bocanova YouTube channel. This morning we will perform a meditation in English. I usually perform meditations in English for myself, but today I wanted to do this little experiment of doing a meditation here on YouTube with English, which is not my native language. But the practice would be as usual. We will perform 30 minutes meditation. This meditation will be based on experiencing our true self, our true nature, and it will be guided by my voice. And the instructions are very simple. We should have an upright position, shoulders upright as well, position not too firm, not too stiff, and we will start by slowly closing our eyes. With meditation, we should aim every practice to open ourselves with a fresh mind, to have the look of a newborn, a look with a constant awe, with a constant curiosity. This means that we should not use all ideas to reach this experience of who we are. Every second is a symphony. We should approach silence, for example, as the first time we experience it. We should investigate every thought we have as the first time we heard this thought. We usually get trapped in our thoughts because there's a pattern to grab them. There's a pattern to identify with them. Same thing with emotions. If some emotion arises in you during meditation, approach this emotion as the first time you experience it. Like when you are in a lab with full attention, full interest to understand what's behind that. Meditation is our gateway to escape the mental patterns, to escape the idea that we have built of ourselves. And we start by realizing how every sound we hear in this morning, 11th of February, every sound we hear is not what it looks. If you perceive the sounds, you see that when you remove the concept of the sound, you feel this energy flowing. You feel that this energy is experienced in your own mind. in this background. Just realize how the silence appears, silence it's there, and sound appears, sound is raised, and then it dies. Similarly, if we focus on internal perceptions, internal sensations, some pain or some feeling of cold, we realize that the very same experience we had with sound can be replicated with a sensation. So, pain on the feet, it's being experienced in the same field, background field, and it has some oscillations. It can start, remain, and also disappear. In both cases, sensations and perceptions, we realize that there's an awareness, an observer of these experiences, an observer that is hidden in the silence, an observer that remains peacefully, and an observer that is aware of these experiences. Take a look how this observer, this awareness, it's stable, it's not affected by the experiences we have. We hear some sounds, and if we don't conceptualize the sound, we experience this energy, but the thoughts, the energy are not affecting this awareness that is there. It it has always been there. At the same time, we have this awareness observing sensations and perceptions. We also have this silence that is accompanying us. And this can be also heard. Silence emits this background noise, this vibration, this buzzing like insects. Take a look, put your awareness to this buzzing noise that is hidden in this silence. Put your awareness to this buzzing noise and realize how powerful it is. The more you put awareness to it, the more it increases. we can feel the energy hidden in this buzzing noise. At the same time, we feel our body, every cell of our body, vibrating, full of energy. And everything is coming from this background noise, this silence. Disconnects us with our true nature. Disconnect us with the existence. Connect us with being present, full of energy. And let's put our awareness now to the calm that we experience now. The calm, the bliss that we experience now by calming our mind. This sea of calmness, this sea of bliss, this sea of pleasure, it's invading us, slowly penetrating in the wholeness of our experience. It makes us feel whole. We experience some plenitude. There's a separation that is being broken by the sea of peace. We experience this unity with everything and everyone. We connected so far with our true essence. This is not something we experience, this is something we are. We can constantly connect with this calm, with this peace, since it's our true nature. Obviously, the mind is constantly pushing us to not experience this, since the role of the mind is to constantly keep us alive, and to keep us alive, he created this fiction that we are a separate being that needs to survive, that needs to compete, that needs to suffer, to work hard to be able to exist. So our mind is constantly pushing in that direction in order to keep us safe. But we know that there's a greater experience of life if we abandon this little conception. And if we embrace our true nature, we will escape the suffering, the hard work. If we face every challenge, every problem as a challenge to grow and to connect with our divinity, then the original sin of the Bible, which was to identify with a separate entity, will not be lived. We are now connected with this true essence, with our true identity. And let's realize how we are aware. Somehow, within this infinite existence, this infinite energy that we live, and in this sea of peace and blissful, there's awareness to it. Not in a localized point, but an awareness that can perceive the experience of being alive. This awareness is not in our mind. This awareness is everywhere. This awareness, this consciousness is projecting life, projecting light to all the experiences we have now. This awareness is also our true nature, our true identity. And we realize it contains a great, great source of intelligence. Somehow we perceive that we perceive things, but also we understand. Somehow we understand. We are comfortable of what we perceive. There's no need to explain. We are just there, observing as everything happens. We let everything to happen without categorizing as good or bad experiences. We embrace what we hear. We embrace what we perceive internally. We embrace our thoughts, we embrace our emotions, and we embrace even the idea that we have built of ourselves. How restorative it's to love the wholeness of your experience. How grateful we are. What a sense of bliss we experience. What a sense of calmness, peaceful experience. No judging, no trying to intervene in what happens. Just being 100% comfortable with what we are. And from this position, we are now starting our day. Let's maintain as much as we can in this power, this energy, this bliss, and this awareness that we are. And let's try that every action that comes from our experience is in line with this. Let's also not reject what we experience. We are on the path of getting closer and closer to our real identity. And believe me that when you act in line with your true nature, everything that happens in life is magic. While if you act through this lack idea that you have built of yourself, life it's full of suffering. So if you choose the option of constant growth on patience, I encourage you to continue meditating every morning. I'm connected in Google Meets, so if you follow me on LinkedIn, the channel is Bocanova. You will see some free meditations every morning. I'm connecting on Meets. I will also put the information here on the description. So thank you so much for being here. Hope to see you in my next meditation. Bye-bye.